So, viruses, what they do is evolve, change, mutate, right? They're always trying to get an advantage, really. And sometimes these changes, you'll hear it referred to as mutations or variants. Some of these changes are what we call clinically significant and some aren't. But when they're clinically significant, and in the case of SARS-CoV-2, the virus that causes COVID-19, clinically significant means that they can spread easily from person to person, even more contagious perhaps than the original version, which we call wild type. Also can mean that there's a potential for worse disease. And so those are two things we look at a lot. There are several variants, and there have been people who would have heard about variants identified in different parts of the world. And really importantly, here in the US, substantial resources are going into tracking to try to identify which variants are here. Important to know, we're not able to do that on 100% of cases, but certainly we're watching for a long time one variant in particular. It's the Delta variant. CDC recently said this is a variant of concern. So that means we're back to that clinically significant, right? And we see with the Delta variant, that's an important one to remember, especially right now, that it is easily transmissible, more so than prior versions, from person to person, higher rates of contagion, and that has the potential for causing worse disease. When we look across, for example, at the UK, Delta quickly became the dominant variant there. And we see younger people really affected, those 12 to 20 in particular. Here back at home, Delta is very much on track to become the dominant variant.